Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. RaptorX here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Eco once again. And today, I can finally get to work on my bakery. I've gotten the skill, I've gotten the brick room necessary to actually get this working. I've got the status available to actually make it work. I've got fuel in it, so now all I need are the different ingredients. So I can make baked of each of these different foods. Each of them are really only 700 calories though, so it's not like it's really better than any other fried ingredient. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and make up. Ooh, we'll make up some baked tomatoes here. We'll at least get working on our bakery. I can make flatbread, which is only 500 calories. We can make leavened dough as soon as I get some yeast and enough flour. We can make pastry dough as soon as I get some yeast and some oil. Fat tag, because I've got enough flour there. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of struggle, I think, to actually get materials for these quite yet. It looks like once I get baking 2, I can make these fruit muffins. Those look like they're going to be relatively cheap. The flour is available for 8 apiece up there at McDuckets. So, or Ducko's Rocks and Blocks. And so I'm hoping prices are going to come down on those in the future. I'm going to go ahead. Oh, hang on. Baking 2. Let's see, is there anyone? No one making it. We really need it. We really need a butcher in the area as well. But for right now, I'm going to go ahead and take 200 of these huckleberries up to McDuck's. And then I'm going to see what I can bring back as far as baking supplies go. I'm also, yeah, I think the biggest thing that we're kind of missing at this point is flour and oil. Both of those are a milling specialty, but they're being held up by the fact that there's no wheat on the market. So we really need a gatherer as well. That's been really the struggle, at least over on this side of the world, is that there's just not enough people doing the gathering and the farming activities to really make everything that's needed. So it's been a little bit of a struggle sometimes getting a lot of things. I've never been down here. I'm gonna go ahead and check and see what this guy's got. It's got a lot of boxes there. Oh, must have an owner. Lots and lots of spoiled food. Lots and lots of spoiled food. That's essentially it. Alright. What else has he got here? Basics. Basic bed. Unclaimed. Yep. Interesting. Yeah, I may come down and unburden this with some. Go ahead and grab the doors as well out of here. Interesting. Yeah, there's quite a bit there. Quite a bit of hewn logs. We may have to get the cart and come and get those picked up and moved. There's Handsome Duck Savings and Loan. which, aha, there we go. So that's the mint, because the town of Duckburg here has got their own currency up and running. I think we're probably going to all end up using it here shortly because it's the one global currency that that's usable over here. So I'm going to go ahead and there we go. Huckleberries 199. There we go. Perfect. And then let's see, who's out of stock for mortar? Basic research, carpentry, oil. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and take all 10 of those. And I'm going to take, ooh, yeast. Let me go ahead and take about 10 of those as well. And I'm going to take all 26 flour. 368. Whew. Alright. I'm just about broke now. Wow. That was quite a bit. That was quite a bit. I'm going to have to see about producing some more stuff to sell him, because we're running pretty low on credits. Now the good thing is that he's buying meaty stews up there for a pretty good price. I think it's like 50. So I can make up a decent number of those and sell them, and get enough to continue my baking. And thankfully, between the adding, I now have a kitchen because of my bakery room there, and so I'm now getting 57 experience, and so that's going to make things go a little faster. All right, what do I have to eat here? I should have a baked tomato somewhere in here. There we go. Doesn't tell me. Okay. So not particularly delicious, apparently. Okay, let's go ahead and it looks like all the bricks are made, so I'm going to have to see about adding those. I'm going to add the oil here. And we'll do the same with the flour and the yeast. And let's see here. So that makes us able to make leavened dough, which is used in the bread recipe, which I can't make yet because it requires baking level 4. Okay, how about pastry dough? What's that used in? Huckleberry fritter. Can't make that yet. Fruit tart. That's advanced baking. Okay, so I can't really do anything with those yet. The flatbread's only 500 calories. Let's see here. Fruit muffin. There we go. It requires baking 2. Okay, so at this point, we're essentially just going to have to make a whole bunch of baked tomatoes or something to bring baking all the way up. And we'll just use the I thought there was a huckleberry pie. Air claw, fruit, huckleberry fritter, huckleberry pie. There we go, baking 5. Alright, so that's a little ways away still, unfortunately. because those are quite good. Melting fat, roast pumpkin, it's baking 3. What's that give us? 1400 calories. Whoa! Nice. Alright, and worldly donut. Okay. World tag. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead then, and we're going to get a whole bunch of tomatoes. And we'll see about making up a bunch of those. Now, I'm going to see about making some more fish stew here as well. Now that I've got... There we go. Now that I've got that, and I'm going to have to go fishing here again. Get some more of that... more of those fish. This has actually been quite handy. I mean, the charred fish itself is not particularly tasty, and doesn't do a whole lot of good as far as the calories go. But it's come on. There we go. 1 cod. Now this is a medium fish. Okay. Come on. Hoping to get a shark. Whoop. I think we've probably got a salmon on the line here. Whoop. A trout. Okay. Yeah, fishy, fishy, fishy. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. Come on. There we go. Blue shark. Perfect. So those are a large fish. Ooh, there we go. And they'll get me, I think it's 6. Cod. Looks like another cod here as well. Come on, here we go. And I can just take these up to my campfire and just make these into some fried fish. Oop, there's the asteroid. Oop, goodness, we got a live one here. What do we got? A bass. That's the first time I've got one of those. 41 days, 6 hours, 12 minutes. 12 seconds. We got plenty of time still. A little bit more, and we should be getting... oh, I don't recognize this fish either. Yeah, fishy, fishy, come on. We just want to cook you and eat ya. Not enough room. What do you mean, not enough room? So where'd it go? That's unfortunate. All out of spaces. Alright. Well, let's go ahead then, and we'll take these up and get them cooking. Okay. So, we're going to go ahead and we'll see about making, there we go, 1 large. And we've got 6 mediums. There we go. And we'll go ahead and transfer these over. There we go, just like that. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and come up here, and I don't think I can really put a bed down in here without... Can I do that? 8.9. Kitchen, uncategorized. Living room. Okay, so I really need to see about making myself either a third story on here or something so that I can get a little bit more out of that. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll make another recipe for a whole bunch of hewn logs. Hewn log, there we go. Let's go for like 50 of those. And I like the softwood hewn logs, so we're gonna select those. There we go. Perfect. All right. What have I got to eat? Got some meaty stews. Have one of them. 62, nice. 5 days and 3 hours. Whew. It's been a challenge keeping my energy up. What's this working on? Okay. Okay, that'll work. Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and 104 of those. Got plenty of water. I'm going to go ahead and find some more tomatoes. And we'll see just about making a massive pile of the baked tomatoes. Because I can eat those essentially all day. And because they're a renewable resource, it's something that I can get a decent number of. What's he got in here? Interesting. There we go. 3 tomatoes, 3, and some tomato seeds. I really should see whether... I'll swap to that so that the animation's a little faster. There's a little tip for you actually. If you've got another tool that you can put in hand. Oh, let's see here. 4 flax stems. Nice. Yes, let's go ahead and harvest these. I put these up here a couple days ago. Should have repaired my hoe before I came out here. So we're going to have a lot of tilling up to do here shortly. Lots and lots of flax stems. Very nice. That's one benefit of it being not so populated over here. It's just that I can put gardens out like this. And there's not as many people that are want to come along and take bits of it. I really don't mind as long as people replant things, but the flax seeds are... you gotta actually do some work. Goodness. Actually do some work on those before you can replant them. Leveling up that farming there, farming 5. Just hit logging 6 earlier. Too hungry. Okay. Can I plant seeds while I'm hungry? Too hungry. Nope. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and have have a huckleberry here. And maybe a couple tomatoes. Just going to replant these. I've got to really stay better fed. There we go, and we'll go ahead and get the last of these. Not enough room. Okay, perfect. Well, I'm going to run out of calories here again. Actually, a pretty good return. Perfect. Alright. Well, we're going to go ahead and head back to the house then. And actually, let's see. I think we've got a couple more tomatoes out here. And if so, yeah, there we go. Go ahead and get them. Oh, don't have enough. What do you mean don't have enough room? So I do. Oh, I wanted to give me some seeds, I guess, too. I really should see about setting up a cornfield as well. And now we're out of room. Okay. Any of them right there too. Nice. Yeah, camas there. Beans. I'm not sure who's planting those, whether that's Volgrey or Strand. What have we got there? Corn? Alright. Let's eat another one of those, even though they are incredibly expensive. Or they do fill you up nicely. Alright. So I'm not going to process the flax stalks quite yet, because as they are this way, they don't spoil. But as soon as you turn them into seeds, they start to decay. So I'm going to leave those as they are, and I am going to go ahead and we'll take the flax seeds up to. There's nothing to move. Okay. I'll take the flax seeds up to McDuck. And I'm going to go ahead and put on a big order of, let's see, here would be 13. There we go, 13. Big order of those. And, ooh, we make some bait. No, we can't make bait corn. We need 4 of them. Oh, what an incredible waste of calories. 11 dough. 10 calories? 10 calories, yep. So it's got to be used in a recipe. There's no advantage to just making some of those up if you're not going to use them in something. Spread 750. Even bread's not particularly useful. Fruit muffins, 800 calories. Yeah, you really don't get anything particularly good until you hit huckleberry pies, and that's at level 5. So we're going to have a lot of baking to do before we can really do that. A lot of the junk foods, not junk foods exactly, but I guess if we could get some roast, we can make some baked roasts. But yeah, baked roast, and those I think have got some good caloric value in them. I used to live on baked roast and huckleberry pies. Oh, goodness. I guess either the server or my computer, I think probably the server, is having a little bit of an issue trying to load all this stuff in. There we go. Whew. Maybe that's because I've got my view distance turned up a little ways. Putting it to work. Okay, let's see here. Hang on. You stew? Did I not bring those with me? Blast, I didn't. Well, that was a waste of a run. Let's see here. I've got 111. Okay, perfect. Glassworking and masonry. I don't have glassworking. Just glassworking. Yeah, I think all of these require at least level 1, so... Glass lens. They've added quite a bit of stuff. Okay. What are those used in? Not just about everything. Okay. Alright, well, that's going to be it for purchases up here. Corn. May as well sell those too. So I've been working here with McDuck. I've got a whole bunch of wheat planted out here. We should be seeing that within the next 24 hours or so. I planted this a little earlier. Let's see how much we get out of these. 3. That's a little better. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and harvest these and sell them. There we go. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm going to run back to the house again. And we'll see about getting those meaty stews. And we'll bring them back and sell them gonna have to pop across to the fern farm and probably up to the sunflower farm over there as well, and see about harvesting those. I'm sure they've probably grown up quite nicely over the past couple of days, and should be able to get a good harvest out of them. That's one of the interesting things about, I guess, Eco 10.0, and the fact that you can't just put little land claims all over the world anymore. There've been a lot of pop-up farms, just things that are not guarded, they're not owned, they're not restricted in any way, but they're still dotted all over the world, and it's kind of you can. Goodness. Hello. There we go. Somebody's got a wheelbarrow stuck down there. Oh, there it is. Now the world loading is really having an issue. I'm going to go ahead and turn down my view distance. There we go. We'll bring that down to like 200, 230 or so. There we go. And that'll hopefully make it not have to load in as much. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so let's go check and see if we've got any of those fried tomatoes. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Yep, we'll go ahead and eat them. Up to 61 now there. Very good. Alright. And we don't have any ferns. I'm going to have to harvest some of those. Yeah, there's still a bunch of them over here. Go. And I'll come back and replant these here in the future. I've got plenty of the spores set by, so they're not in any danger of going extinct or anything. There we go. Oh, goodness. Alright. Perfect. Set up some huckleberry salads. Fern campfire salads. There we go. We're going to go ahead and get 26. We've got plenty of it. Go ahead and make those. There we go. And trillium flowers. Interesting. Right. I'm going to go ahead and put those into there. I'm going to take those with me so that I can replant. Combine them. There we go. Thankfully, the seeds really don't go bad at any sort of fast rate. Let's go ahead and use those up. Charred mushrooms. There we go. Those at the front there so that they don't go bad. Those used in good campfire salad. Beet campfire salad. Beets. No one's got them for sale again. Let's go back and repair these quickly. Not enough wood. Alright. Whew. That's hardly anything now as far as hits necessary to get that broken down. There we go, perfect. And we'll go ahead and drop those into there. Okay, now we can go out. Be able to sell these. That'll be like 400 meaty stew. Or 400 McDuckets. I mean, he's at least pricing stuff relatively accurately. I've got, you know, a good exchange rate, but I'm gonna have to be careful that I don't, you know, that I'm gonna have to change my prices on my own store, so that if I'm you know, selling stuff now, someone can bring up, you know, 2-3 things up here to McDuckets, or yeah, McDucks, and you know, sell those, and then can buy me out of just about everything that I've got. So I'm going to have to make sure that either my prices are higher, or I'm setting reserves so that people can't buy me out of everything. Whew, yeah, server's really having trouble with the run all the way up here. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell those. I've got 8. There we go. That'll be a nice 400. Very good. Alright, and don't need any more iron bars at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get the oil. I'll get all 4 of those. And I'm going to get another... Oh, no, I've got plenty of flour. Do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get myself an iron hoe. For only 200, I'll have plenty left. There we go. Perfect. And now, I guess really I just need an iron sickle. And I'll be able to do all of my tilling and harvesting and all that kind of stuff much quicker. With less repair stops. Whew. There's a lot of gold there. This Duckburg Savings and Loan. So layers, property. Owned by McDuck Deluxe. So how come gets in 31 out of 32? Interesting. So Duckburg, 4 citizens, 9.81 culture. Interesting. We'll have to see about adding some culture to our own then, because if we look at settlements and towns now, ours is still very small. And then you've got kind of Duckburg and what's this? Seclusion? Yeah, New Seclusion. And kind of the big towns here, and then oh goodness, you've got a really quite a big one over there. Town's this? there. Imagine, there we go. North Atlantic Peepo Organization. Oh, so they've got a couple different deeds there. Interesting. Station deed. Interesting. So they've got a couple different deeds put into place here, it looks like. Yep, deed 2. Interesting. So maybe that's how that works then. Is it if you put you must be able to put down some extra land claim stakes or something, and get some more area. Interesting. You'll have to look into that. Zero culture. So, and I think that's probably why. No, not that one. We actually have a little bit of culture. Okay, and that looks like that's probably what's controlling the size of this. 7 citizens of New Seclusion. They've got Duckburg 4 there. But they've got, yeah, they've got a bigger influence. Okay. So we'll have to look about that then. That's a deed. Interesting. I have to look into that. Alright. Go over to the sunflower farm here. And we'll see what sort of yield we get from those. Oh, there we go. Campfire cooking just hit level 4. So should have gotten a couple more unlocks with that. 2 sunflowers still. Alright. So it looks like that's the maximum that I can get out of these. Is just the 2 sunflowers. Which would make sense. I mean, that's how many are displayed there. Go ahead and get as many of these as we can fit. Could be all of them. It might be more the case of how many we have food to harvest, how many calories we have. Ship Happens is now buying iron bars, which means 0 mark is on. And now we're too hungry. Okay. Alright, well, now I'll have a slow walk back to the house. Can I eat a sunflower? 50 calories. I suppose I could, but it's 120 calories. Yeah, no, that'd be an incredibly expensive meal. I don't even have another. Let's do this. We'll drop those. And we should be able to harvest a tomato or 2. There we go. I really have got to start carrying more food with me. Oh, that really wasn't that far away from. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to cross that though without some calories in my belly. So okay. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll put our sunflowers into here. Ah, we've got some food. There we go. All right. I'm going to go ahead and we'll eat the charred mushroom as well. Kind of get that out of our bar before that gets spoiled. There we go. And let's see here. We want to make sure that we are burn campfire salads. There we go. So we want to make sure that we 20 McDuckets. Alright, so we want to change this then. Go to like 15. There we go. Because we'll be using McDuckets now. Oh, those are discount eats, never mind. There we go. Okay, so we want to set this to like 18. There we go. And then we want to set these to like 10. There we go. And max freshness. So we want to go max freshness of like 50. There we go. Alright, that way people aren't getting the discount eats. There we go, 50. Oh, that would have been close. Would have been bad, actually. Charred tomato, 50. There we go. Okay, so now let's go ahead and sunflower seeds, sell it for 0.2 there. Yep, so I'm going to sell this for 0.15. There we go. And then bricks, because I'm using this, will just actually, let's see here, mortar. Buying that for 1. And then the rest of this I'm making myself. So I'm going to set this for 4. Just because everything's so expensive up there. And then I'm going to go ahead and set up my baked tomatoes here. And what am I buying tomatoes for? Anything? 0.2. Yeah, so 0.8. So we'll just leave that at 1. Okay. Very good. I am going to go fishing. Already got one there. Perfect. And one there. So I'm just going to go ahead and being blocked by hewn dresser. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess we're just going to leave those there then, because they swing both ways. Really don't need the yeast at this point. Okay. I guess if we really get in a pinch, we can see about doing that. Alright, baked corn. I'm really just going to have to go out and get a whole bunch of baked tomatoes. A bunch of tomatoes. Okay, yep, I've got everything that I need here, so I'm going to go ahead and replanted most of that actually. We're going to need to replant the sunflowers. Let's go ahead and get those. this putting them? Sunflower seeds. I didn't take them. Where'd they go? Ah, there we go. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and we'll take 100 of those. And then basically just going to plant what I can. I'm going to go ahead as well and set up another order. Or actually, let's see here. I'm going to do that over there. Flax seeds, there we go. Requires 0.5, so I should be able to make like 200 of these. There we go, easily, yep. Whew. Just about out of food again there. Perfect, okay, now I want to go ahead and move some of the flax stems from there. There we go. Just going to put them in here. There we go. Perfect. Combine those. Buy it. Yep. Okay. So level 3 fertilizer. Goodness. See, and this is the thing, is like no one's buying it. You could probably buy it for a negative amount and people would still be willing to come and sell it to you. And make fertilizers for very cheap. Hello, Mr. Elk. Kind of a little out of your territory over here. Oh, more tomatoes. Let's go ahead and grab them. There we go. Okay. So, because we're using this, we should also be using less calories? Maybe? Maybe not. Gonna have to go fishing again here pretty soon and get some more fish. So I can make some more of those meaty stews. Those are quite tasty, quite good for the old calorie balance as well. Definitely going to try and keep making those. They're a little bit expensive because they require the oil and flour. So I'm essentially making those for like 16 a piece. So I'm probably going to sell them for like 20. Actually, no, they're you can sell them at McDuck's for 50. So I can't, probably want to do like 40. So that someone's just not, selling a bunch of stuff to him, getting enough to buy out my meat stews, and then running them up there and making a whole bunch off the both of us. Okay, very good. Let's see here, sunflowers. Be really interesting to get a tractor and combine harvester and plow attachment and do this that way. There we go. Still got 30 of them left, so I'm just going to go ahead and plow up the rest of this here. Just put as many of these down as I can, because I've got more than enough at home to make some more seeds and to sell the surplus. A person who had both gathering and farming. Boy, you could really grow farms really quickly. Let's see here, 3 more. 1, 2, 3. There we go, perfect. Alright, so I've got a big old sunflower farm up here. Take those back with me. I'm going to go check and see the flax farm here and just see. Ooh, more tomatoes. Perfect. Let's go get some of them as well. Looks like a tree or something. May have been planted there. Perfect. Interesting. So where's this go? Oh, this is down to strands. Okay. Alright, yeah, I did manage to plant most of it. I'm going to go ahead and till this up though. So that when we get back we can put a whole bunch more flax into here. That's kind of what's holding up the lumber production. And so if we can supply enough flax oil or flax seeds, then we should get plenty of flax oil that can be made. Flaxseed, yeah, flaxseed oil. Plenty of seeds, so may as well just till this all up. Goodness. I may just go back to using my standard stone hoe. It's burning through this really, really quickly. I wonder if you can use that crushed rock, or the crushed mixed rock, for making sand. Crushed coal. I used in the steel bar recipe. Okay. Now, is he wanting the flax seeds? No? Okay. Interesting. Stone brazier. Lighting. Okay. Alright. Let's see. Strands Mining Factory. Interesting. If you get far enough away, you can see there's like little baby tomatoes growing on there, but as soon as you get close, they disappear again. There we go. Perfect. Sounds like that's going up overhead as well. Okay. Got wet molds. We're all out of bricks. Okay, so I have to see about making up some more of those. But we're going to need sand and clay before we can do that. Up here and take a look at the baked tomatoes. There we go. 56. Let's go for 12 of those. There we go. Perfect. Mostly carbs, unfortunately. So yeah, those are bringing down my score slightly. Just bringing it back up. At 8. All right, but we really do need to go and get some more fish. Fish traps available. Fish trap recipe at the fishery. Alright. Oh look, it's a rainbow trout. Come on, Mr. Trout. Now selling what? Pineapple and papaya. Go, another trout. Now I want to see, are those are medium fish. Okay. Plenty of fish in a stream. Got a cod there. Got some sugar going. Oops. Come on, Mr. Fish. Not sure if I got that or not. I don't think I did. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll put those in. Alright. And then stews, fish, there we go, fish stew. Let's go ahead and make up another 4 of those. Perfect. Okay, so we can now make field campfire stews if we can get the ingredients. Scrap meat. Goodness. Alright, who's got butchery? Rough and Tumble, Cillian Blue Sigma, Key Kai Kai, a Poofy Kitty. 3 hours ago. Alright, let me message him quickly then. and just let him know. Poofy kitty? Right. Alright. So we'll see if we can get a hold of Poofy Kitty here in the near future and get some roast and some raw meat and some scrap meat. And once we get that, we should be able to see about making some nice stews. Yep, no one is selling it. Have to go out and plant and make our own. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well, I think that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all next time. Take care, everyone. Ta-ta.